The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So TCU's offense will get the first swing today. So in year 2 of the 12-team playoff, we get to see these 4 on-campus first-round games. Now, last year, Kirk, visiting teams like Tennessee, Indiana, SMU didn't look ready for the occasion. They got overwhelmed early and could never recover.
And, Chris, if you flip it over to the other side, the teams that were at home, Ohio State is a team that really stands out. I mean, they had that disappointing loss to Michigan. Everybody thought their season is over, and they end up taking advantage of playing at home in that first game against Tennessee, create some momentum, and ended up winning 4 straight and won a national championship. So where these games are played and who can take advantage of those opportunities is very big in the postseason.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
On the 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Hoover. The tight end has got it. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job with the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
He's in the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Snags with the throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Hoosiers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
First down here for this offense.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Big throw caught on the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So it's thrown in short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana, as they fight back here in this playoff game. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play, Kurt?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
You don't bring them down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a quarterback keeper. Jukes to get free. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the TCU offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. It's a quick grab. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a receiver. And it's caught across the middle. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. A direct snap. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And out comes the field goal unit. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, TCU.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Grab near the sticks. It's Hemby. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Cooper. Spin move and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Hoover. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Offense facing a third and long from 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up with the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby powering through the defender.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Finds his man. It's Becker. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Thrown to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Gives it to the back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pulls it in. It's James. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Caught by the receiver. Fights off the defender. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Loses the ball behind the line. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. Play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
Play fake, looking to throw. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down play coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. That's reeled in. It's Beebe. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to the receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Hoosiers. This offense really clicking.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking for a gap. It's Payne. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Caught on the outside. It's Cooper.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick throw to the left. And it's a comeback route. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. That's caught. It's Cooper. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Barnes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a